All right. Okay, that was way too intense for a video about wedding behavior. All right, so I hope you guys have liked this wedding behavior series, and I hope it's been helpful for you as a wedding professional, and then also maybe as someone attending or getting married. And now we're on to our final category, if you will, and that is wedding guests. As the wedding guests, you are invited to celebrate this incredible thing that's happening, which is two people who really love each other making it official. And that's not a small responsibility. That's not just an excuse to come and party, although usually that's, part of the process. But weddings are a huge deal. They're really important. And so I don't want you to take your responsibility as a wedding guest lightly. So a lot of the expectations for wedding guests, I kind of already wrapped up in behaviors for bridesmaids and groomsmen. But just to recap some of those, don't hit on us as wedding professionals because we need to do our job. And then another big one that I think I talked about, I know you're having a great time at the reception, but please don't follow us around and ask us for photos all the time. Don't constantly be trying to get in our shots. Let's talk about the ceremony and specifically cameras and cell phones and the somewhat tense relationship that we have. First of all, I'm not offended by cell phones. I know that might sound crazy, but that's the time that we live in. I understand that you don't want to wait for us to turn around videos and photos and that you want some memory of what's happening right then. However, there is a right way to do it to where we can also get the best product that we need to get for why we're paid to be there. First of all, do not, for any reason at all, ever put your phone or your iPad in the aisle. That is a very important shot for so many parts of the ceremony that we have to get just right because we can't stop the ceremony and ask them to do it again. If you want to sit there and you want to hold your phone right in front of your body or even right in front of your face, which I don't know why you would want to do that when you should be watching your friends, go for it. Just please avoid this. Please avoid putting it in the aisle because we need that to be clear for our quality of work. And that's the whole reason we're there, is to make said quality work. The other cell phone kind of etiquette is please just don't use your flash, ever. It will ruin our images that split second if you use it the wrong time. And also, watch what happens here. If you're filming the couple's first dance and you see a camera in your shot at all, turn off your flashlight and your video light. You probably don't even need that flashlight and video light. And you should not be directly across from a camera at all because that means that you're in our shot. But that is a really hard thing to navigate whenever I'm trying to edit a video and there's someone else's light is kind of messing with my shot and I'm having to adjust on the fly and I might miss something really important that should be in the final cut later. And so if you just remember, that's a really short list. Otherwise, have fun, take all the pictures and selfies you want, capture the day, because you want it to have it on hand immediately. By all means, go for it. But if you just do those few simple things, then the photographers and videographers and stuff won't feel quite as frustrated, and we can all get along instead of always seeing those hater posts on the internet about how much we hate people with cell phones. I don't hate people with cell phones. I hate people who use cell phones in a self-absorbed way. So just be aware that there are people with professional cameras who were paid to be there, who are working really hard, and you'll get to see some incredible stuff later if you will just be mindful with your cell phone use. So just understand that we're not trying to be bossy, we're not trying to be a hater, we're not mad that you're there. We're just really trying to do a job to make sure that everything stays on time, that the ceremony or that the bride and groom can get to their reception in time, and so that we can keep doing our job well, so that the final product, the things that you get tagged in on Facebook and all of those things go and look as perfect as possible. So you guys don't have a really long list of responsibility. My biggest thing is just to be mindful with this rectangle or a larger rectangle if you're using an iPad. Just be conscious and be aware, and let us kind of be the guide of the day, and then we'll all have a good time being there, celebrating the people that you love and their big decision to get married. So I hope you enjoyed this series of like wedding behavior kind of tips. I hope that whether you're a bride, a guest, a bridesmaids or groomsmen, a couple in love, getting ready to get married, a wedding planner, anyone from someone being at a wedding or someone helping pull the wedding off, I hope it was helpful. And leave a comment below if you think that there's something else that we should cover before we fully end the series. Let me know if you agreed, disagreed, had things to add, and if not, I enjoyed the series. Let me know if there's another series you want to do. But if not, I hope that you'll continue to watch the channel and see what else we come up with together, and have a great day. I'll see you later.